stand-up process didn't run yesterday. Okay, that's not entirely true. It ran unsuccessfully because what did it do? It ran and it ran and it ran and it ran. And it ran probably 50 cents worth of running, which in the whole scheme of things is not really a big deal. But considering it normally runs for a couple pennies, if that, 50 cents is a big difference. And I didn't get any actual usable output out of that 50 cents. Now, why did that happen? I'm not entirely sure. I am assuming it is because I made a change somewhere that had a ripple effect that broke something. When I looked at my flow, I'm seeing some red, but not entirely sure why that is. And one of the things that I said when I first started the series and first started this experiment in building was I wasn't sure what this was going to be like in terms of maintaining all these interconnected flows and processes. This is an example of one of those things where things can go wrong and why it is really important to have error checking, setup, notifications, all that type of thing. Now that I've got that resolved, I ran the process again today and was able to get usable output. What is it that changed from yesterday to today? Well, several things actually. One is I noticed that my settings table where I'm storing a lot of values that are being reused across flows was missing a couple of things, like how many times I want to retry something if something actually isn't working. So I've gone in and I've built that out. Second change is I was taking a look and I had an agent that was getting a very big prompt. And as I started to look at my flow holistically, I realized there were a lot of pieces that were actually very linear. And I was asking an agent to basically work through all these different things. So I'm making a change now. Instead of calling an agent to make a bunch of decisions, having a linear flow that goes and gets everything that's needed and then packages that up and then is going to be passing that off to an LLM. Not all that is built out yet. I've been building out a few pieces, which is why I was able to have my stand-up process work this morning. But it's not fully as robust as I want it to be, and I still have some other broken things to adjust. Will it break again in 6 months because of something that I change? Maybe. Hopefully not. But realistically, yeah, that could happen. Whatever it is that you're building, hope it's going well. Happy building.